and welcome to a special edition of the panel on Gambling.com. Of course, it is our head-to-head for Aintree. I've been enjoying my little tete-a-tetes with Diarmuid Nolan this week, and of course from Cheltenham. Diarmuid Nolan is here. How are you?
Hello, Dino. All good, buddy. How are you?
All good, all good. We've got the unenviable task, and actually a fascinating one, to play a little internet game here and rank every runner in Saturday's Aintree Grand National. We do have the final field confirmed, so we should be able to do this. We've given ourselves a few categories to work with. They range from no chance, a midfield finish, a top 10 finish, a top 4 finish, and, well, the simplest one, and the one we're all looking for, is the wins category. We will go down them in race card order. Dermo, are you actually ready for this?
Yes, Dino. I most certainly am.
All right. Well, look, race card order determines that I am Maximus, last year's winner. If we were doing this last year, we would have wanted him in this category. Where would you put him?
Top six, Dean.
It's not a category. It's not an option. But thanks for that.
What was the second last option again? There, sorry. Top four.
You think he'll hit the frame this year?
I do. Like, he's only £6 higher than last year. He jumped around for fun. Yeah, I just the fact that Paul Townend sticking with him as well. Paul Townend has some other options there, and he's like Nick Rocket would have been hard now to jump off, and the fact that he is for this horse, I'd say I am Maximus must be working the house down at home. So I'd have him there. Let's see if there's anything else to jump him out, but him starting off there seems right anyway.
Okay,
Feels
fine.
right, Dean.
That's fine. I wouldn't disagree. I definitely think he's going to be in the mix again. What was fascinating about last year's race is that 20 of them come round the kind of final embers of the race, and suddenly you're like, are we on the final circuit? We were. I am Maximus sprinted away from them. Okay, look, we can sit in the top 4 finish. Next one in race card order is Royal Pagaille. Unless there's some kind of hurricane or storm coming to Aintree that will stop every other horse, as much as I think he's an admirable charge, midfield's best he's going to get, surely. He's no chance of winning.
No chance.
No
No
chance.
chance. Yeah, no
All
chance.
right, let's go straight in there. We got to be a little bit ruthless, okay? Right, you just mentioned this horse a minute ago. Nick Rocket could have been the mount of Paul Townend. It's not the mount of Paul Townend. He's stuck with last year's winner. Nick Rocket, he must have a big chance. I'll start him there, but you can debate.
I would say midfield.
Really?
Yeah, Paul Townend getting off would be enough now to turn me off him. He's a good horse, very, very good horse. But yeah, that would just sour me towards him. And it didn't even seem to be that hard a choice. It was Patrick Mullins was talking about trying to ride this horse last week, so
Yeah.
it wasn't thing there. So I'd have him as a midfield. Yeah.
All right, currently 25 to 1. I'm not going to disagree. I've never got on the right side of him. Never fancied him for any race, even though he fits a load of trends and is the right age. Probably got a little bit too much weight on his back, actually, for things that he's done, and maybe doesn't have the finishing kick.
Yeah, Patrick Mullins a bit of a burden there as well, I'd say too. So yeah, all good.
Hey, there's no. Well, no, actually, that's unfair. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to. Grange Clare West is next up. Brian Hayes will ride that for Willie Mullins, currently 22 to 1. Again, admirable charge. Willie Mullins is running plenty. No better than midfield, surely.
I would be pushing him towards. Had we a top 6 section,
We
I
do
would be
not.
pushing him there. So midfield, but I think he'll run well. That was a big run in the Irish Gold Cup, so he has his chance. Brian Hayes will really slowly ride him around as well, but it's a bit more of a speed test these days, and I think he'll be caught out for that.
So we're going top 10.
I'd go top 10 with him.
Okay, 22 to 1 for the Mullins camp. Now, fascinating race for this. I don't know how much he cost them. Anyone ever talked about how much Hewitt cost?
He was a few hundred quid, I
Was
think,
he?
wasn't he? At some point in time, something. He was winning the game of poker, so whatever happened, yeah.
I tell you,
He got him anyway.
if you are Shark Hanlon, he goes there.
I would have him. I'd have him top 10. I don't. I think he's I think he's a very good horse. He has his ground and everything else, but I just think there's better handicapped horses here. I think he's very, very good, but I wouldn't. I don't personally have him down as the Grand National winner.
Can you
anyway.
name the last American Grand National winner to win the Aintree Grand National? The trick question. I'm absolutely certain there isn't one.
No.
Yeah.
Can't be possible.
But Hewitt did go out to Far Hills, no, and do the job over there, did he? Or was that a different
He
horse?
did.
Yeah,
He's done everything. He's an absolutely amazing racer. Like he's won a Bet365 Gold Cup. He's won the lot, but I'm just thinking there's slightly better horses there.
I'm tempted with the fairy tale that's involved to go there, but for now, we'll leave him in the top 10. I think he could be a top four finish. Gavin Sheeran will do the steering. Manila Indo, one of your favourite horses of all time, Dermot Nolan. Surely you've got this having a good run on Saturday.
Good run round, but I think that'll culminate in just a midfield. He's getting on now, so I think he'll finish just outside of the top 10.
All right, 20 to 1 for Rachel Blackmore and Henry de Bromhead. Appreciate it is up next. Sean O'Keefe, obviously.
No chance.
I have to agree. It's got absolutely no chance. But yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
there should be some sort of a form gauge that gets you into the national as well, regardless of mark. I don't think he should be running here.
Okay. Look, when you feel like it's no chance, I'm intended to agree. Minella Kakuna, Jonathan Burke for Willie Mullins, 14 to 1.
This was strange because Paul Nicholls announced that Johnny Burke was riding Stay Away Faye, and then all of a sudden he's on this horse. But just a long way of saying no chance.
Yeah, that's it winning. Do you know what? It's 14 to 1, though. Interesting.
I know, but isn't it not weird that Johnny Burke's on him though? Does that not strike you as strange that,
He's got a lot of
you
jockeys to
know?
find. Maybe there was some
I
kind of. Yeah.
know, but still, Brian Hayes would have a say here. A few jockeys who'd have a bit of a say,
Yeah.
and especially Danny. Danny gets on really well with this horse, and he's opted not there. So no, I wouldn't be a big fan of him now at all.
Can't have the horse on my mind either. Conflated is there. No jockey, 11 years old. Cornelia, 80 to 1. Can I just move on and
Best of luck to him,
drop it
but
in there?
yeah, move on. Yeah.
Okay, Stumptown, Keith Donoghue, Gavin Cromwell could go off favourite this, 7 to 1. Must have a good chance. That race, of course, the cross country at Cheltenham, becoming one of the most obvious trials for this race of the Tiger Roll doing the business, of course, but also because the race is so similar now to the Grand National with all these little tiny fences and bits. I know it's a unique test, but the Grand National's become something of a fixed brushed hurdle, and I won't say that too loud.
Top 10, I think he had a really hard race. Keith Donoghue gave him an absolute peach, but he was in trouble that last circuit and he came through pure stamina. I think he's had a hard race, so I would be going top 10 max for
Yeah,
him.
it's not on my mind to win the race, and therefore I'm happy enough to stick with you there. Hitman, Freddie Gingell for Paul Nicholls,
No
80 to
chance.
1. Quite simply, yeah, there's other days for that
No
horse, and
chance.
maybe there aren't.
Yeah.
All right, this is an interesting one because in years gone by, Beauport, who is number 12 on the card, 22 to 1 for Sam Twiston and Nigel Twiston Davies, would have been a very, very big chance in a normal national, I think. These are not normal nationals. They have run it over hurdles and actually it's performed with great ability this year. It's mad that I'm treating hurdles form as a plus for this, but it's become the way to protect the mark. I don't think they did a great job protecting the mark. I have this finishing in the top 10. I don't think he's going to be quick enough to win.
I would have him no chance at all. Midfield, maybe. But he'll plough. No, so look,
We
sorry.
can split the
He
difference.
finished midfield, I think,
We
but
can split
I
the
couldn't have him
difference.
top 10.
We can,
Yeah.
yeah, we can split the difference. I would have loved him for the race 8 years ago, 9 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really tricky for him to go and do it with a few of the speedsters around. Although I think he'll run better, perhaps than 22 to 1. So midfield top 10. Okay, fair enough. Brabant's game is in there 40 to 1. The horse has fallen out of love with the game, perhaps. James Reevely will ride for Paul Nicholls 40 to 1. Where would you put the old warrior, Brabant's game?
I would put him in the Dingle Derby and leave him out of this race anyway. He has no chance.
I don't think he has a chance either, although I love him.
No, what a racehorse, but that Gold Cup broke his heart and he just hasn't been a racehorse since.
Hasn't been the same since. There's been opportunities for him to get back to better things. What he is a fantastic jumper, but that's become less of a reason here again to get involved. Chantry House, 80 to 1 for James Bowen
No
and
chance.
Nicky Henderson. What is that doing here?
I don't see. This is my point. There's horses like Mr. Van Gogh who won the Midlands National who can't get in because
Yeah.
there's these horses on higher ratings. There should be some sort of a form, as well as a mark. Their recent form should matter more.
Hey, look,
And
the new route,
yeah.
the new route to the Grand National is go and run all the grade ones, get a ridiculous mark, and then you'll get a run. Okay, Chantry House. All right, 3 under through 5. Harry Skelton for Paul Nicholls, 50 to 1. He's not quick enough to win this now.
Or good enough,
Yeah. Where do you want to go? Nowhere.
or willing enough, or do you want more?
Where do you
No.
want him to go? No. No chance.
No chance, yeah,
We
no
might
chance
run
at
out of
all, yeah.
space in no chance of this race. Percival Le Gallois. Dem, I know you're a big fan. Percival Le Gallois has
Top
gone
4,
and
yeah.
won good races in prep for this. The mark looks okay. 10 stone 12. Mark Walsh, Gavin Cromwell. Gotta have a chance. Gotta.
Top 4, the fact that Mark Walsh is on here over Meeting of the Waters says an awful lot as well. Now, he wouldn't have had the choice of I Am Maximus, obviously.
Okay.
But this lad here, he's look brilliant at Christmas. That race has worked out unbelievably well. Like half the horses in behind have won, it seems. Then over hurdles last time as well was Imperious. Like was absolutely laughed at him at the DRF. He was immediately put away for here. And the modern day Grand National, I don't think there's a horse. He mightn't be as well handicapped because he mightn't be a top grade one animal, but I don't think there's a horse who fits it better by how his season has gone, winning a big field chase and a big field handicap this season. That's what you need, and I do think he's born for this race.
Yeah, big chance. Can Do Kid, of course, had a great start to the season. Has been minded a little bit, I think. A marker
Yeah,
152, 10 stone 11. I give Paul Nichols a big chance with Can Do Kid. I think it's the right type. Is he good enough to win?
that's the problem. So I think he's very good. Again, I'd have him down as a bit more of an old national type, so I'd have him in the top 10. I wouldn't have him top 4.
Mm.
But look, at the final ones, we can rejig it a little bit, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't have him
Okay. All right.
top.
Fine. He's definitely got a chance. Iroko, look, it's been the plan forever. Everyone talks about it. John Joe O'Neill Jr. is on. 10 stone 11. You got to fancy it.
Splitting, I know the way you're thinking, and Heartwood here
You got to
last
fancy
year
it.
is unbelievable form. And this horse has not been trying at all, basically all season. Trained by two absolute geniuses who landed yet another gamble at Cheltenham. He is, for me, he wins.
Okay. Well, I'll let you put him in there, but we might end up with more than one in there. Intense Raffles,
Yeah,
Irish national winner. Normally that's the route. Probably would love plenty of rain. We don't know what the ground is going to ride like if, with all the dodgy watering going on. Hopefully loads is on if you fancy Intense Raffles because he'll absolutely love that. Front running type, grey. Everyone loves that. I give it a massive chance. In the old national sense, I'd give him a huge shot. I made a favourite.
I'd have him top 10 just because of the ground. I don't think it'll be heavy enough for him. Really good in the Irish National last year. Quality horse, brilliant trainer. Um, but I just think the modern day nationals against him and the ground is going to be against him as well.
Yeah, the ground is a worry for me. I'd have him certainly in here, and the ground might find him out
Yeah,
for the win.
yeah,
So I'm going to leave
that's
him
fair.
there and slightly overrule you,
Yeah,
but we can move them. Send your chief 25 to 1 for Henry de Bromhead and Dara O'Keefe. What do we think?
top 10.
Yeah.
Really serious run at Cheltenham was minded for this and will be plugging on late. Won't be quick enough to win, but will stay, I think.
Ida's boy after a remarkable 151 at 11 years old for Harry Bannister and Richard Phillips. This cannot win, but could get round.
Could well get round, but that still doesn't leave it with much of a chance. So no chance.
None. Ida's boy
Yeah.
gone. Phil Dorr, Gordon Elliott, 66 to 1.
No chance.
Yeah, I
Jesus,
mean,
no chance at all. Yeah, yeah.
it's very shame. Broadway boy, traditionally a national horse. Currently, probably no chance.
Ooh, no chance. Yeah,
Okay.
we are. We're gonna run out of no chance room. But you look,
Well, let's see what happens when that happens.
when we do that, Jay, listeners, we've never used this program before, so we don't.
Cocoa Beach. Let's just bung it in there. That cannot win.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Look,
Oh yeah,
drops
brilliant.
in.
There you
We're
go.
flying. Okay,
Fantastic. We're
stay
laughing.
away, Faye. Cannot win. What are they doing?
Cannot win. Paul O'Brien on
No one even
board.
wants to ride it.
Literally, as I said on Twitter, Bryony Frost and Johnny Burke took the stay away part of this name very literally. Both of them, but there was a Johnny Burke size hole, I'd say, in Paul Nichols' wall when he got the phone call from Mullins. So yeah,
Yeah.
not a hope. No chance.
Okay. Number 26 is Meeting of the Waters. Now, it's always been a Grand National type. Has to be. And this one, 18 to 1, Danny Mullins on, my nemesis, must have a very big chance. I put him top 4. I think he'll run huge.
He also gets on really well with the horse. He won the Paddy Power on him. He'll suit the race very well. Top 10.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. I think he's got every chance.
Just that run over hurdles last time though was, or sorry, 2 runs back.
Mhm.
That run was concerning. That cut out very, very quickly. But look, Willie Mullins tends to fix these things, doesn't he?
Yep, I think this is a long-term plan coming together for everyone involved, and yeah, they might get it right this time. Monbeg Genius, Nick Schofield, John Joe O'Neill. 33 to 1.
Midfield.
Yeah, it's gonna run fine, isn't it? I think
Yeah.
it's certainly the
Yeah.
right type for the race. Vanillier, interesting contender. Gavin Cromwell's second
Midfield.
string, just not quick enough to win one of these. He'll get behind, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and Sean Flanagan went the wrong course last time nearly and had to really bustle him up. Vanilli had a very, very hard race. He probably could have won that race.
Mm,
So I'd be wary of him. Yeah, he's
okay.
midfield, I think there.
Okay, I think the chance might have gone for the 10-year-old. Horantzu Dairy, Kieran Gethins, and Michael Keeley. We can just see how many more horses we can fit up here, I think. No, no disrespect to the horse. I do wish them
No,
all the
no,
very
owners and
best.
all
Yeah.
like they're serious horses. Just to qualify these days is unbelievable.
Get a run
But
you've
just from a win
achieved.
point of view, yeah,
Yeah, last
yeah.
form figures of 999. Okay, Highland, Nico de Boinville, and Nicky Henderson. This can't win a Grand National. They can't, can it? Even under the new
No,
version of the form.
you really wouldn't begrudge Nicky ever winning one, but no
I
chance.
don't think. I think he's had better chances. I do. They might get round. I'm just going to put it in no chance. I don't think it can win. Celebra Dalen again. Like this is a day out, isn't it?
No chance.
13
Yeah.
years old. Fair play to them, but let's just hope they all get home. Three card brag. Fascinating run of this. Gordon Elliott's main one, I think, and Sean Bowen is booked for the ride. If you remember the Paddy Power run at Leopardstown, had them all on the go, a good bit out, tank emptied, went a bit too free. Has won since, that form looks good. Has run again since then. That form only looks okay. Long-term plan coming together. I must have a big chance for Gordon Elliott.
I wouldn't be his biggest fan of a racehorse, but I'm happy to obviously slot him in here. But you're going to have to take someone out now of the top 10 or top four or.
Well,
Uh,
if I had to have just one bet on a winner, I'm putting him there.
okay, well, then someone needs to come out
Well,
then.
we get there. We get there. You,
Oh, no, we have a few at the end that need to come out
yeah,
actually
yeah,
because we've got.
we will get there.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
we got six in the top
Don't
four now.
worry.
Yeah, go on. Yeah,
Okay. All
sorry.
right. On to.
Yeah,
I mean, you're not a big fan. I'm a big fan, so I'm keeping him
yeah.
there. He could be my main fancy.
He's got that really strong Monty Star form as well, doesn't he? Yeah,
Hey,
go
look,
on. Yeah.
it's all good staying for him. Is he going to be quick enough? They got him ready for the day. I think he'll go very well under Sean Bowen. Twig for Ben Pauling and Bo Morgan. Midfield, I'd say. I mean, he's a decent horse. He's going to get round. I think he'll go okay.
Twig, I think midfield. Yeah.
66 to 1. Dufflecoat sneaked in as the last runner for.
He will finish midfield as well, I think, actually.
Yeah, it often flatters and does something that you might not expect. Only 8. Okay, there are some reserves. I don't have them in the list here, but if any of them get in, Shake 'em Up Harry, Ramage, Favori de Chanteau, and Fantastic Lady. Would you any of them scare you if they got into the race?
No, absolutely none of them.
All right, fine. We will assume they won't make it. All right, that's our board, Dermo. We can play with this, right? Because we do need to end up with. We can both have a wins. I think. I think that's fine. I'm going to go 3 card brag. You're going to Roko. Amazingly, we didn't kind of mess this up too much. So meeting of the waters, Iron Maximus, Percival Legawa. Could be a JP McManus dominated podium if that's how it ends.
Yeah, I think JP McManus has just put together this serious team of staying chasers. Other years, Iroko, I do believe, would have been tilted towards the Gold Cup, and
Yeah,
the fact that there's
tuned in.
4
Yeah.
lengths between him there, so he should be there. 3 car brag is your pick. That's absolutely fine. It just means now that we need to kick 2 out of the top 4, and then we need to kick 2 out of the top 10 as well.
Well, let's try.
Okay,
I'd be happy to get
I
rid
am
of that
Maximus nearly.
one.
Would you get?
I'd be. Oh. Yeah, on the ground concerns, I moved that one. And
Okay.
then, so now we've got these 2 fighting out, and one of these has to skip just off top weight, maybe put it into 5th place.
And then we need to lose 2 more, or 4, 5, 6,
Don't do
7, 8.
maths
Oh no,
live.
sorry,
I think
sorry.
we're
Yeah,
good.
we're grand. We're grand. We're grand.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
So
So go
we've
on. So rattle through. What's our first 4? So we're. Oh, sorry. We're kind of saying Iroko or.
Iroko, 3 card brag will fight out the finish. Percival, Legawa, Meeting of the Waters will fill the top 4 places. And then in the top 10, we will have Grange Clare West, Hewitt, Stumptown, Candu Kid, Intense Raffles, and Maximus. The rest will finish midfield. Hopefully they all get round safe and
I'm
well.
happy with that.
And yeah, I think we've done it.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of really doubted that you and I could do this and finish this amicably, but I'm actually quite happy with that. Yeah,
Yeah, you don't think 3 card brag's got any chance though. Whereas I
I
would
think
disagree
3 car
there.
brag. I think he, I think he's an old national horse. I don't think he's a modern day
I'm
national
stuck
horse.
in the olden days, and I've discounted loads off the back of it. But yeah, 3 card brag for me, Iroko for them and Nolan. That's how we think they're going to finish in the Aintree Grand National. You've been watching the panel. the head to head for Aintree. Best of luck.